Sound of a train moving on tracks, a distant, slightly eerie chime. Have you ever wondered what happens on the very last train of the night? The one that pulls away from the station just as the city is finally falling silent. I heard a story once about the last metro in Washington, D.C., and it's something that's stuck with me ever since. They say that on this final journey, something strange happens. It's not on the schedule, it's not official, it's just a whisper among those who've worked the late shift. On this last train, as it pulls into each station, the automated voice doesn't announce the name of the stop. Instead, it announces a person's name. Imagine you're on that train. It's late, maybe you're tired from a long day just wanting to get home. The carriage is sparsely populated. A few other souls, lost in their own worlds, staring out the window or at their phones. The train slows for the first stop. Instead of Farragut West, a crisp, clear voice echoes through the car. John Anderson. You'd look up, confused. Maybe it's a new system, an announcement for a lost child. But then you notice it. A man in a crumpled suit who'd been dozing off a few seats down startles awake. He looks around, a flicker of understanding, or is it fear, in his eyes. He gathers his briefcase, stands up, and as the doors slide open, he steps out onto the empty platform. The doors close and the train moves on. Silence. The remaining passengers exchange nervous glances. Was that a coincidence? The train continues its journey through the dark tunnels beneath the city. It slows again. This time, the voice says Maria Sanchez. A young woman who had been listening to music with her eyes closed slowly takes off her headphones. She looks towards the door, not with surprise, but with a kind of quiet resignation. She smooths her skirt, picks up her tote bag, and exits at the next deserted station. And so it goes, stop after stop. David Chen, Emily Carter, Benjamin Haas. With each name, one more person stands and leaves. They don't protest, they don't question it. They just go. The carriage gets emptier and emptier. The initial confusion turns into a heavy, creeping dread. You're no longer thinking about getting home. You're just praying, desperately praying, that the next name you hear isn't yours. The train, once a comforting vessel carrying you through the night, now feels like a cage, a ferryman's boat on an underground river. Who is making these announcements? Where are these people going? The platforms are always empty, swallowed by the station's dim, flickering lights. Finally, the train pulls into the very last station on the line, the end of its journey. The carriage is completely empty now, except for one person, the conductor. He steps out of his cabin, a weary look on his face. He walks the length of the silent, empty car. The automated voice, which had been his silent partner all night, crackles to life one last time. But this time, it doesn't say a name. It says, end of the line. All passengers have disembarked. The conductor just nods to himself, a silent, lonely ritual completed. He switches off the lights and the last train of the night finally goes dark, waiting to begin its strange final journey all over again the next night.